What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. We have got lots of man of the match cards in packs and available for the draft. So hopefully we're going to get some of those. I'm going to pick some of those even if they don't fit the team. I want to use some of the brand new cards that we haven't used before. If you guys could drop a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. Every episode is doing smashing 5k likes, so look down below. If it's less than 5k, drop a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And then last but not least, team of the season, guys. It's like 10 days away. I'm super excited. Woo! We start off with striker 97, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that card is fantastic, isn't it? Obviously, he has 99 team of the year, but it's a left wing. Super happy. Super happy. Yeah, if you guys, forget that. I'm mad excited for team of the season now. It's getting so close. I am super pumped. Shall we take Harry Kane or Edison Cavani? Harry Kane has just got better stats everywhere bar pace. So we'll take young Harold, and we'll see if we can get ourselves a Premier League La Liga hybrid. I'm definitely taking the Path to Glory Raheem Sterling. I love that card. I've got him on my main account. Gets a strong link to Kane, so they both get 7 chemistry no matter what. Cristiano Ronaldo only needs 1 link, so a Casemiro or such would be nice. I mean, maybe Emre Can here with Powerhouse would be good. Santi would obviously get a nice link, a soft link as well. Pjanic doesn't get links to anyone, but is a very good card. You know, more pace, more dribbling, more shooting, more passing than Chan, but less defending and physical. 4-star weak for high 60. Do you know what? I'm going to take Emre Can. It's a good card. It is a good card. I don't know if it'll be overrun. Oh, Jesus. Well, here's some options. We could take Jesse Lingard and swap around Kane and Lingard in game and have Sterling and Lingard up front like alongside Ronaldo. Or we could take Parejo in form and get a soft link to Ronaldo. I'm going to go with Lingard. We're going to go with the English contingency here, boys. And last but not least, Fuck Birthday Florenzi is a good card. David Silva obviously works really well, but none of them get links to Ronaldo, and that sucks. However, I'm going to take David Silva. We're going to swap those two around, then we're going to swap those two around, and then Emre Can is going to be removed eventually for someone that links to Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow. I mean, I couldn't have asked for better left backs. We've got Gareth Bale. We've got Marcelo, and we've got Jordi Alba. Which one would be the best one for me to take? I'd say Gareth Bale. Why not? I love him. We're going to switch those around. We're going to switch those around. And then we're going to get any La Liga centre mid is going to go in that spot instead of Emre Can. And that's just going to be it. That's it. No excuses, nothing else. I like that as well. The Spanish link to David Silva. Which is quite nice. Next up, nothing that works here. No Premier League centre-back. Howardez doesn't work. We'll take De Vrij just because he's the highest rated and a good centre-back anyway that we can quite comfortably link with other players. Oh, perfect. I mean, Kyle Walker right there. Strong link to Jesse Lingard, which is why I took him over that Antonio Valencia card was there. And then in goal, I mean, it's giving me a really good team here. A Premier League centre-back or a La Liga centre-back and a La Liga centre mid, and we're done. We are done. That is fantastic. That is a good team as well. I'll definitely take Quaresma there as a super sub. Nice inform rated Quaresma, 86 rated inform Quaresma there. Now Danilo Pereira would actually give us a chem boost. Just. And he's got Shadow Chem style. So I will take him, and we'll pop him in there instead of Emre Can. It takes up to 85 chemistry instead of the 83 that we was initially on. I don't think that I'll still be using him. It's a shame Coutinho's left wing there. We'll take Higuain. I could take Vitolo and put him in at left centre mid. He'll get low chemistry, but he'll give a soft link to Bale and a soft link to Ronaldo. But I don't want to do that. Let's take Higuain. Kind of wish I took that Pjanic card now. It would have got a good strong link into Higuain there. Good old Blaze. We will take him too, because now it's looking like a good option might be putting Matuidi in there and Higuain up there, and that takes up to 89 chemistry, and we might have to use Ronaldo as a super sub. I'd prefer that to not be the case. This is tough. I've got to take this 93 Dybala card. Because he just gets perfect links all round. And we'll throw him in there. We actually lose 4 chemistry for the time being. Because Harry Kane loses chem and David Silva loses chem. But I've gone from a Premier League La Liga squad to a Calcio A Premier League squad. So I do need a Calcio A left back. Oh, look at that Handanovic as well. That is good. I'd much prefer him instead of Edison. This team's shaping up nicely. There's going to be a few players off chem. But overall... Now, if I take Hector Bellerin, as Pilaqueta gets better chemistry, that might be worth it. That might be worth the... Like, I could take Lichtsteiner and play him at left back. Then Matuidi would get perfect chemistry. De Vrij would go up to... No, De Vrij would go up. I've got to take Lichtsteiner. It's got to be done. For the greater good of the team, that has to be done. Now, we've got some insane subs. I would much prefer to start Ronaldo because he's just so good. Nothing here that I want, so we'll take that in for Munir. This is a good squad still. I'm very happy with it. We've got some really good players in here. Oh my word. I've got to take that De Bruyne card. Now, do we actually gain chemistry for putting him instead of Lingard? We don't. That's too bad. I'd rather start him instead of Lingard, though, for sure. I know some people would disagree with that, but that's a player that I just absolutely love in this game. I find him to be remarkable. Yeah, let's take Neymar as a super sub. I'm really, really happy with the team that we've put together here. How can you give me Rashford now as well? I'm going to take Rashford regardless. Now, we have got the most insane subs. I mean it. I really, really mean it. When Quaresma doesn't even make the bench, you know it's good. Now, we could probably start a full Premier League squad here, aside from the defenders. We could put Lingard in midfield. We could put Sterling up at cam, Harry Kane, and then Rashford at striker off chem. And that would be that. Everyone would be on perfect chemistry except the defenders. But I think I like what I've got here. Lichtsteiner's on 6 chem, sure. But having Ronaldo, Bale, Rashford... I mean, this is the best bench you will ever see. This is the best bench you will ever see in any FUT draft. Every single player is a player that you can absolutely use as a substitute. Usually you have some players that you can't use, you know, a goalkeeper or a defender or just a slow striker. But Sterling can be used. Bale, Munir as a midfielder. Lingard, anywhere across the midfield or attack. Ronaldo, obviously up front. Neymar up front. Rashford, amazing. And then even on the subs, on the reserves, Quaresma, a good card. Emre Can, a good card. Edison, a good card. That bench is probably better than the main team. The team, though, guys, is very, very good. Handanovic is fantastic. Only on 7 chem, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Walker and Azpilicueta are great. De Vrij and Lichtsteiner. Lichtsteiner might cause me some problems. A little bit slow, off chem, basic chem style. Matuidi is great. David Silva is great. And De Bruyne is great. And then Dybala, Higuain, and Kane are good. I highly expect myself to be taking off Harry Kane and bringing on Cristiano Ronaldo. And probably will bring Bale into the centre of the park for David Silva or Matuidi at one stage or another. And then we'll leave the final sub of Higuain off for either Sterling, Lingard, Neymar or Rashford. Probably it will be Neymar, just because that 5-star, he's a great card. So let's take the manager. Calcio A manager would be ideal. Of course, we don't get one. He takes us up to 92 because Spanish, 91 because English, 92 because Spanish. He remains at 90 and he takes us up to 91. So we'll take the Spanish manager and we'll go up to 92 chemistry. So although it's only 92 chem, guys, I'm quite impressed with the squad. It's a really nice team, a really nice bench. We did get the striker Cristiano Ronaldo, the new man of the match Ronaldo. So we'll bring him on probably quite quickly in the games actually for Harry Kane. Not that this Harry Kane card is bad. I'm all about big tanky strikers, you know, 4-star, weak foot, high, 6'2" is all great. Finishing great. Composure, ball control, reactions very good. Physical very good. What I don't like about this Kane is that he's on a basic chem style, so that Cristiano Ronaldo will just be head and shoulders above him. 99 pace, 97 shooting, 94 dribbling, and 86 physical, which would be great. But that, guys, is the draft. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a very strong 4-3-2-1 team. Dembele, 94 Messi, Alexis Sanchez, informed Pogba, Bakayoko, Team of the Year Bonucci. Generally speaking, a pretty good squad and some nice meta players in there as well. Things started off pretty poorly for me as well. Conceded a really weak goal. You know, Alexis Sanchez shoots from a weird angle. Handanovic gets kind of an arm to it, but it goes under his body and in the back of the net. Didn't take me too long to get back into the game though. 30 minutes in, the corner comes in. Higuain with the header that gets cleared off the line. Matuidi with some nice composure on the edge of the box plays a 1-2 to get the ball eventually into Ronaldo, who is on as a sub, who shoots and scores to make it 1-1. And as soon as I got back into this game, that was kind of the end of it for my opponent. The corner comes in again, another corner opportunity. Ronaldo hitting the post this time. De Vrij using the L1R1 cross gets a little bit lucky in the box there, and Gareth Bale, who was also on as a sub at left back, scores to make it 2-1. Straight after half time, guys, we get the ball up the field. Neymar now on as well. Cristiano Ronaldo, lovely little bit of skill there, gets the ball into Dybala to Neymar. Neymar with the fake shot past the lunging tackle and makes it 3-1, and eventually it became 4-1 as well with 25 minutes left to go. Ronaldo lays it into Neymar. Neymar skips past the defender, gets past the last challenge there, into the box. Dragbacks of just an absolute machine. Hits the post, unfortunately. It falls back to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne with another dragback, lays it into Kyle Walker, who pops up in the box to make it 4-1. And that's where this opponent decided he didn't want any more. So we move on in to the second round. 642 match coins earned for us there. Very dominant performance, and the team, generally speaking, is very, very nice. So into the second round, guys, and we come up against a really nice team. Lukaku, Hazard, Cruz, Alba, and Kolasinac in forms. Path to Glory Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's got an icon goalkeeper. Path to Glory Carvajal. The man of the match Kante. The fuck birthday Cristiano Ronaldo. And as Piliqueta in goal. By all means, this is a great team. And let me tell you something. This guy was a great player. He knew everything. He knew like defending mechanics. He knew offensive mechanics. He knew like the near post corner techniques to score goals with his Ronaldo, as you'll see it happen very soon. You know, he just knew how to play this game very, very well. If I had to have a guess as to where this guy would probably finish in FUT Champs, I would say probably a minimum of Gold 1, maybe even Elite 3. You know, he was a really strong player. Big cross in there. Ronaldo leaps up tall. And one thing that I've done with near post crosses for a while is put four bars of power on it, put full power. But this guy puts 2 bars of power on it, and he ended up scoring 2 and even hit the post from a third one that we didn't see here. So I went 3-1 down to this guy with 2 Ronaldo goals. He then hit me with an absolute thunderbolt from Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Lovely little bit of trickery. That little skip over the tackle there is what's called contextual dribbling. And that's one of the reasons why Ronaldo is one of the best players in the game, because he's one of the few people that actually has that, where he'll just do a trick for you without you even having to do it. On the stroke of half-time, I got right back into the game at 4-2. That was a really important goal for me, because at 4-2 at half-time, I had lots of opportunities to get back into this game. But obviously at 4-1 down, it would have been a struggle. Eventually, I forced the ball into the net thereafter, potentially scoring several times. Eventually, Neymar got on the ball and scored it. And then I catch this guy from his corner. Neymar here down the left-hand side. He lunges in for a tackle there. Could easily have been a second yellow and a red, but we get back in at 4-4, and at this point my opponent, I could feel him collapse. You know, he started lunging in for tackles, he started taking long shots, desperate to get that go-ahead goal again. He started like just being really aggressive defensively, whereas before he was super passive, and I could feel the switch in him, and like his mentality completely changed. We get 5-4 up, and then in the 90th minute, we eventually go 6-4 up, and that takes us through to the second round. So a really dangerous game there, you know, 4-1 up, 4-1 down on like 44th minute, and we end up getting a 6-4 victory, which was obviously very, very nice. So a very strong opponent there, and you can see from the match stats, he had more possession, more shots, same shots on target, a few more tackles, better pass accuracy. It was just like after I got back into the game, he just collapsed. And into the semi-final we go. We come up against a really weak team, actually. You know, a 4-chem goalkeeper, Team of the Year Bonucci on 4-chem, which is actually okay. Ronaldo and Griezmann are okay in this squad, but Vitolo, Kondogbia, even that Luka Modric isn't really up to scratch this time of year. Jimenez not good enough. You know, like that generally speaking, at this stage in draft, is a really, really weak team. However, I conceded another long shot to Cristiano Ronaldo. He then dabs me, and that sets the tone. You know that sets the tone. I've done amazing recently to never even celebrate negatively. In fact, to the point now where I don't even celebrate anymore. I just let it do the generic celebration that the guy does. You see here I don't know who scored that, but he just runs away, giving the old fist pump. So that was the first goal. But once I went 2-1 up against this guy, I thought, no, he dabs me, for no reason, very early on in the game. That's a mistake. So we dab him at 2-1. We then intercept the ball very nicely with Azpilicueta there. Gets it into Dybala. Dybala goes to Higuain. One touch into Ronaldo. Ronaldo shoots and scores to make it 3-1. And we hit him with another dab. And the goals just kept flowing. Into the second half here, Matuidi, who I really like in this game. He's such a good player. If he should get Team of the Season card, it will be great, even though he's 2-star, 2-star. And we end up scoring an absolutely sensational goal with Neymar. Just a little ball roll through 3 defenders. And then a nice little left stick dribble around the last defender. We eventually get a 5th goal here as well. Cristiano Ronaldo clean through the defence to make it 5-1. And my opponent, although he did score 1 goal to make it 5-2, it ended 5-1 to us, and we find ourselves into the draft final. Now, it's been a bit of a shaky draft for us recently. We went through a good period of drafts, winning probably like 3 out of every 4, or even 4 out of every 5. And now we're on a case where we're winning kind of like 1 out of every 2 on average. So, win 1, lose 1, win 1, lose 1. We come up against a really strong squad in the final. Inform Hazard, Aguero, 94 Messi, Team of the Year De Bruyne, 89 Kante, Inform Azpilicueta, the Inform one to watch Edison. Like, this is a great squad. He's got Mbappe and Dani Alves in there. And to his detriment, I guess, he actually kept Mbappe at CDM. And that was a problem for him for a while, because early on, you see, I got the first goal early. I end up doing the giant goal kick down the field. I get the second goal early. Harry Kane breaking down the right-hand side here. Fake shot stops inside. Lays the ball into Higuain, who shoots and scores to make it 2-0. And I even got the third goal early, guys. We're not even 20 minutes into the game yet. And here's Matuidi. Lovely little ball roll. Plays the ball into Dybala there. Dybala gets it to Kane. Kane to De Bruyne. De Bruyne shoots and scores. And it was at this point that he finally took out Mbappe from that CDM role. And that, it made it a little bit more of a tricky game. He gets the ball in 25 minutes into the clock here. I almost read that well, but not quite. He gets the ball with Hazard. Really nice goal there. Deserved as well. Makes it 3-1. So I made my changes. Bought on Ronaldo, bought on Bale. And at this point in the game, I think I've got Neymar on the field as well. And I'm just trying to play a bit of possession football here. I don't want to throw away a 3-0 lead and lose the draft. We get the ball in here with Dybala. Lovely little drag back into the space there. Beautiful goal to make it 4-1. And that was the end of the draft really for us, because I knew he wasn't going to come back at that point. He went all-out attack, caused him some issues. Lovely goal there from Cristiano Ronaldo to make it 5-1. My opponent did score a goal to make it 5-2, but it was too little, too late, and we eventually win the draft in very, very good style, and that was a fantastic win. So that, guys, was the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, a convincing draft win in the end. That takes us to 53 victories in the draft now in 95 entries. Super, super happy with that. Cannot ask for more. If you would have said to me at the start of the year that before Team of the Season comes around, you'd have 53 draft wins, I would have said, stop it. But here we are. Onto the team. Fantastic team. I did bring Ronaldo on quite a lot, quite quickly, quite early for Harry Kane. And I also brought Gareth Bale on quite a lot, quite quickly, quite early for Lichtsteiner. Just a much better outfit like that. And then just when it was necessary, the only other person that made it onto the field was Neymar for Higuain. So this is kind of how the team looked in game. Absolutely fantastic team from top to bottom. Really, really good. This guy just doesn't get enough love in this game. Every time we've used him in draft, he's been phenomenal. But he doesn't look like he should be phenomenal. He's only got a 2-star weak foot. His shooting isn't unreal. He's got quite low pace. That acceleration kind of makes it look a bit better than it is. His defensive is terrible. He's weak. He's not aggressive. But his dribbling and passing are so good, and I think there's such important stats in the game this year. Ball control, reactions, composure, his agility and balance. He just feels great, and he always performs well for me. So we get ourselves a nice win. I was so close to going out in the second round. I went 4-1 down to that guy, and he was an amazing player. He was so good. And I was like, 4-1 down, I was resigned to just, okay, this is a second round exit. No problem at all. But I managed to just stay strong, managed to stay calm, and just kept playing my FIFA. After watching the regionals this weekend, I've seen so many turnarounds and comebacks and stuff. I was like, no, just keep playing, just take your chances, and hope that he doesn't take his chances for the rest of the game. And that's exactly what happened. We put away 5 goals in the second half and beat him 6-4, and we ended up scoring 20 goals over the course of the 4 games. So super delighted with our performance all the way through to the final. We get a terrible reward as per usual. 2 premium gold player packs and 2 5k packs. Now the beauty of this reward is that you will generally make your money back pretty much guaranteed. I've got about 3,000 in match coins, so we're looking for 12k, and it's just quite easy. So that will leave us needing 11k. All of these together will need us leaving 10k, and I won't even take into consideration Baston. So we're about 10k short so far. with another 5k pack, maybe 9.5k with Baston if we take into consideration some discards and stuff. So we'll say 9.5k including Baston there. We've got a Boubacar here. Now Boubacar. Okay, so we'll take 500 for him as well. So that takes us down to 9k, 8k, and then 7k with those consumables, give or take, because some of the consumables will sell for 150. So let's say we need 7.5k back from the 2 premium gold player packs. So we will get it guaranteed. Even if we discard the player packs, we'll get 7.5k. We don't get a board out of the first one either. Any 82s and 81s would of course be very welcome. No, that's not great for us really. Maybe a couple of those are worth a little bit, but it's not too good. Let's pop Belanda up there. I doubt he'll sell. Player prices right now are pretty low. Yeah, I mean, even still, like that's 1k there, 2k, 3k, 3.5k with him, 4.5. Yeah, I mean, we made profit, guaranteed profit from winning this draft. So although this reward is one of the worst in terms of the actual packs, there's no mega packs, 50ks, no 100k packs, no just nothing by way of coins or anything. But there's just so many items and so many packs that you are definitely going to get your money back, which is always nice. Into the second 25k pack, and again, no board player. We unfortunately just can't get lucky in that. And what have we got here? I mean, nothing. This again is a pretty bad pack. But hey, that's what you get. That's what you get for the draft. We win the draft again, dudes. Sad luck in the packs, but that is that. This is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.